Hello and welcome back to Age of Wonders 4. We are, I believe, going to finish up this campaign story realm right now. We have gotten the blood we need to awaken the Deathless God, or at least to unseal the Deathless God. I'm not really sure what's going to happen afterwards. We've just killed off the Prince Consort, but the Princess Consort has also come now after us. So she's got a big mean army here. We're already wounded. It's a bit of a tough spot, but we ended on an end turn. We're 99 turns in. Let's begin on an end turn and see what she gets up to. She might go for her city, which she is doing. That's good. That's promising. She's got a bunch of these tyrant knights. I wouldn't mind going after her just to try and get some of her items, because I bet she's got some cool stuff, but we're not gonna panic too much about it. I want to get a Smith's Guild here. For sure, we're going to want this Town's Hall. The only problem with building this right now is that if she attacks, it's going to stop. But, you know what? We might as well give it a shot. You got a couple of demons here. You got a big old demon down here. Where are we going to merge all these armies to? I need to have someone pull back this way to deal with these guys. So let's go here and here for right now. Get that stack up and running. How close are we to teleporters? 11 turns from teleport mastery. We have unlocked death magic. Imperium is certainly slowing down here. All right, and we have the blood transfer ritual ready as well. So if I want to just say, cast that on them. Blocked by a spelljammer. Dang, spelljammers. There's not a spelljammer here. That took significantly less than I thought it would. 20% of their maximum hit points, 50% of their maximum hit points for vampires. And I guess 20% is just not that much for an Inferno Hound. 13 and 17. Ooh-wee. All right. There is a teleporter down here. Obviously, like, I don't, we can't use it, but we can take all these roads at the very least. Teleporting any units up there would be a death sentence, so we're not going to do that. This guy is going to vibe here on defense. You know what? Why don't we hit him with... I was going to say hit him with these abyssal flames. But actually, I can't necessarily do that. I could hit that guy with abyssal flames. But it ain't going to do much for us. I wish we could see just a little bit further over. Okay, I'm gonna give this guy a ritual pyre up here. And truth be told, I think I'm also going to give you the Trollkin Governor. Because I think it's a better location for you. And then this guy can pick up conduits up here. Did let them continue without getting perfect, at least to see if 19 can get beaten. I mean, generally, yeah, when we're playing words, we'll if we're near a record, I'll let you guys keep going. Deathless God is talking to those guys. This guy gets a grievance against us. Pillage, pillage. Ah, he went underground. Okay. Build, 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 build. Infernal Juggernauts. I mean, let's start making some more troops here because we have a lot of money. I never did get shades. We do have river trolls, which aren't bad, especially because they have razor nets, which I figured would have done bleed damage based on its name, but actually they don't. We're going to need an infernal gateway here is what we're going to need. All right, screw it. Let's start making some river trolls. And then we should crank up the mantle of the Blood Noble. Just to see what we can get with that. Another scout dead. Hardest part about breaking those perfects records is if we don't make perfects. Yeah, I mean, if you guys generally get to the hard points of words, like 19 plus, I'll let you keep going without perfects. So, I mean, there is a city ruin here, but it's like 800 to increase Imperium, so I don't think we're going to do that. Oh, I got another spell weaver, though. Shoot, I am actually going to put him in there. Let's cast our Mantle of the Blood Noble. Get all extra bloody for us. And I think I'll just try summoning more demons. I can hit those guys with the Abyssal Flames, so we're gonna start doing that. It also strips Sunless out of there temporarily. Ashland, Sunless. Yeah, okay, so there doesn't really appear to be much difference between, like, Sunless and Ashlands. It's a bit more grassy. That's about it. It's got this like grass effect, and that's all. Boo, 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 boo. You can go smack this dweeb. Get rid of him. So you are missing... You're a frontliner. You're missing a frontliner. You lost a spell shield in that fight. So if I can get one of those elephants over to you, I will do that. You're just going to stay up there, homie. We have room for another hero. A warlock. We do have a really good orb. A battle saint and a warrior. We also have a really good staff. The boon taker of weeding. And the exposing staff. All right, well, for sure then, let's get that warlock. He feels like the right choice here. They look very cool. Honestly. The demons? Demon vampires? Demon vampire ogres? It's just a solid combination. Everything about them is right. Oh yeah, you do lose all your horns to demon horns. I'm gonna give you that like plate of armor, I think. If you're a warlock, what do I want you to look like? I think you're helmetless. Could give you the purples. Yeah, honestly, let's do it. We'll give you the big purple warlock skulls. Why not? That's going to be your vibe. You have an electrified Rotbringer. So there's the exposing staff, which does 33, or the boon taker, which does 23, but triple attacks with boon stealing. This is Hero Slayer, which is kind of nice. And culling magic. No, I think you have that anyway. Let's give him the boon taker. We have Invoker's Robes for him as well. I don't need to give him a mount. He's actually faster without one. And I'm just going to reset all of his skills here. We'll go double chaos. If you are a warlock, I might actually make you like a Blood Pact warlock. Lifesteal and Resurgence. Steal all positive effects from the target unit. Interesting. So if you blood pacted someone and drained familiar, you could then steal all that regeneration and strengthen from them. Target gains lifesteal and resurgence. Would that really work? Am I understanding that correctly? I think I am. Be missed away here as well. So this guy's thing is basically he buffs someone on his party and then steals all their buffs and then attacks for huge damage while also stealing positive status effects from whoever he attacks. That's a pretty fun combo. I like that. Sad about the horn replacement with transformation. Would look sick with 4 horns. I could have sworn that like some of our base troops, yeah, so like our summoners have 4 horns, as do our spell shields. I don't know why. It's just on our heroes we lose the horns. Strange choice. Okay, you're pillaging that, but I'll catch you next turn. Then you're gonna catch these hands. Let's give you a farm, and then I'm gonna boost you 1. Oh, you can't take that yet. Okay. Good to know. Give you a mine then. And I guess got a lot of forests going on back here right now. Give you a quarry. I should probably take that Echoing Abyss with him as well as soon as I can. All right, real talk up here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I have enchanted armor that I should probably equip on somebody. I think that Death Knight would probably do well with it. And then I have some good supplies. So this is really nice because of the line damage, especially the line damage on Exsanguinate, which I feel like is definitely not meant to work like that, but currently does. This ranger still only has a sword and whip, and it's not a very good one, and it doesn't actually make any sense for him. So I should do what I should have done a long time ago and make him a gun. Make him a gun! I'm gonna go Magic Origin Slayer with 10% crit chance. And bleed, I guess. The sharpened mage lock. The yeah, we'll call it the astral bloodsucker. Do we want any kind of fancy magic damage on it? Or just physical? I feel like just physical. You can pick up that Reaper's Hollow. Oh, we got all this population because all those guys died. Yeah, might as well pick up that mine. And by all those guys mine, I mean we blew up a city. And that city had a lot of population in it. What is your specialty as a Elder Vampire Governor? Mines grants Imperium. Oh. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Talked about building the thing that scales off of research posts and whatnot here. Still an option. Are you the only city that has people? No, you probably also have some people spots. You do. People, everybody people. Tranquility Pool. Mana Node. Trollcane Governor. Bum, bum. Just research post. Key. And the Rose Garden also has more room to keep expanding. Low key, sort of ludicrous, but I'll take it. Give him a quarry. I'll give him a farm. What an interesting city. Like tucked up into the mountain and it's all just like sprawled down here. I love the look of it. Okay, I'm sitting on a ton of cash. You're still talking about Greek weaponry? I think they are, yeah. Don't mind us. I'm doing exactly that. Not minding you at all. Don't worry. All right, we got Blood Exarch. Oh, there's the Shade. You know what, man? I have been kind of hankering for that unit, so... I need someone to go to that Crypt of the Deathless God. I also need someone to go to that Echoing Abyss, but I'm probably more concerned about this. I'm definitely concerned about this. 4,200. Just keep going that way. Okay, so my Warlock here has got a Juggernaut, a Chaos Eater, a Scald. He's gonna need like 2 other frontline units. Maybe I just give him 2 Inferno Hounds, honestly. I don't really have any other better options for him. You're gonna pick off this little guy who's been raiding me. I can fix up all my farms. Thank you very much. I think let's also teleporter this guy. You just picked up a summoner. Teleport you back there. We got a Masonic Hall down here. Let's... Really all over the place with the build in this area. Not a lot of like adjacent farms or adjacent foresters. Though he has a specialist governor here, so... Huh. Like, I could put an astral manolith here, but I hate getting rid of a mine. We don't really need desecration chambers. I'm just gonna build a mint. You build a storehouse. Let's get you palisade walls and rush them. And then I'm gonna build a tier 2 thing so that you can get that rose palace next. I have a demonic summoning ready, so let's catch that up here on Drakvek. Ooh, cool. We got an accursed blade. I love that for us. I might actually combine 2 Chaos Eaters right now. You've sent a war party. Interesting. You are pillaging. You guys definitely want a blacksmith. And you probably want an armory afterwards. It's funny that she is attacking me from here when you consider where her city is. And you know what? There is a part of me that's like, if I actually just attacked her city right now, her entire army would be up here, not able to defend it. That's something to think about. Oh, also, our units are fiends now. So I can have them fight amongst each other to start leveling up. Okay, all you guys. So you have the summoner and the scald. I think what I'm going to do is give you that accursed fiend. Give you sprint. You get good retaliation damage. Whoops, bumped you to legend by mistake, but that's okay. Yeah, these are some pretty mean armies right now. What do you guys get? Brawler. Yeah. Yeah. I also can't level up the spiders. Alright. So this is 2 strong armies to move together. There's Shades. Okay. Ah, there's Fight for Power. Alright, I'm going to grab that. I'm not going to lock this other thing in because we're going to hit the next set. So the Shades are skirmishers. Throw Shadow Dagger along with Fatal Strike. You have Fiery Arrows, Mark of Misfortune, Searing Blades, Shadow Blades, and Vessels of Chaos. Honestly, they look awesome. They're looking very good. I think I play more Chaos, mostly play other builds. Chaos is really fun. I really like it, so. Infernal Juggernaut. Yeah, I think it came from Primal Fury as well. It's a weird one, I find. I mean, I really like them. But they seem like a strange choice for a demon. Like the Infernal Hound and the Nightmare, at least, like, I don't know. To me, this has got basis in demons, demonology. Infernal Juggernaut, I don't really know as having. You know what? Let's scrap that Inferno Hound and start putting in Shades. So I just noticed that our city is in like a pit. That's curious. Okay, you guys move up here. You can actually move into the city. So you're short on a frontliner. I'm gonna rush that shade for you. The flying movement is real nice. Okay. We also have access to Blood Exarchs now. While not demons, they are still like a really nice tier 5 mythic. So I wouldn't mind having some of them in. The Shade looks like a vampire demon cosplaying as a ninja. Yep. Accurate. Very accurate. Honestly, maybe I'll just have like a B team up here to hold these guys at bay. Oh, damn. This dude is capturing these guys like instantly. Or maybe I'll have my B team. So you're my hunter. You're my death knight. You're missing quite a few guys here. You have a spellweaver, a summoner, and a scald. So you need like a shade, a juggernaut. And I don't know, an inferno hound maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna pull a guy out of here. This Death Knight. I'm gonna pull him down here. I'm gonna take these two dweebs, and they're also gonna come down here. 3 guys should be enough to take on this city. Oh, awesome. And our vampire hunter rocking this whip can now finally move to a real weapon. A gun. Because that's how you hunt vampires. You hunt them with a gun. You got Stygian observers. Awesome. So we're also invisible in sunless terrain now. And what do you want next? Probably deep crypts would be nice. Let's actually just rush that one. I was thinking about how useful this teleportation circle would have been to get out of that area over there. So why don't we grab teleport? You guys are going to wait on some troops. Because I cannot rush them right now. We're going to grab an armory over here. Single goblin. Goblin gremlin. And we don't have much in like the way of trinkets. We also, as per usual, don't have much in the way of boots. Slippery slip away boots are pretty easy to do. Fast movement we already get. Slippy boots. Slippy boots. Those are dirt cheap. We can make those for everybody. And then we'll be in a position where it's like, yeah, great. Nobody can hit us. That army's not too bad. Right, and we're getting blood exarchs. So I guess we'll add that into the army up here, probably. Do I take the skeleton militia out of my main army? I think it might be time. As incredible as these guys are, I don't know, man. They do 20 damage a hit. And I don't think that's counting a bunch of other stuff here. They are also demon skeletons. Vampire demon skeletons. You got the goat hooves and everything. They're pretty killer. They're the cutest demon skeletons. Yeah, I kind of want to just leave them in my army for a laugh. All right, you've convinced me. We'll put the Blood Exarch in here. Well, I guess if that's the case, let's just move that shade up this way. Nice. There's Fight for Power. And here's the Tome of the Chaos Lord. And this is great because A, summon Balor, but more importantly is call forth Avatar of Chaos. The Avatar has the same abilities as your ruler and spawns with full action points. All fiends gain 10 morale. We can also cast this spell at the beginning of every fight, where all attacking units gain killing momentum and hastened for 3 turns. And because we have a Chaos Amplifier, they also gain Fortune for 3 turns? Or Strengthen? A siege project. After 1 turn, 3 heroes become mind-controlled. I love this. Is, I think, probably the best tier 5 book.
In disorder, thrive on turmoil. Your aura
Can I lock multiple things? No.
Like an
All right, you guys are gonna go here. Actually, you can siege that city immediately. Donner. And nice. I can also incite a rebellion. So now they have a brigand camp down here they got to deal with. We're going to sow confusion and make onagers. Tendril Labyrinth. 3 tentacle units appear at enemy units at the start of turn. Well, that's annoying. Good ability, though. You have good boots. You don't. Pick Slippy Boots. You gain a level of renown. Nice. And also your major ambition. You're being pillaged. You're being pillaged. You're being pillaged. And you are being pillaged. All right. Well, unfortunately, that's just a bunch of gremlins. I guess these guys could probably just go deal with that. Sure. Fight for Power doesn't cost any mana? Interesting. Now, obviously, I'm thinking about just summoning a bunch of stuff and letting them all duke it out constantly. Oh no, an undead. Blasphemy. I am an elite fiend vampire skeleton. You can't see the horns or the teeth or my awesome uniform. Alright, well, thanks, Don Archer, for the free experience. Nice. Mask of Accuracy is also really good for this archer. Very good for that archer, actually. You can take Slippy Boots. How many more boots do I need? 1, 2. Just 2. You're on a horse. Yeah, I guess I'm okay with that, though. Now you have that really good shield. We'll keep you with what you got there. Make some more of them sleepy boots. You're gonna kill those gremlins. How does that happen? I'm fighting a single gremlin with an infernal juggernaut, a chaos eater, and the summoner. It almost kills the summoner. It does kill the chaos eater. I have got to watch this replay. I don't think I've ever clicked watch replay before and meant it. But I gotta know the logic of how that happened. He casts Torment, and then he spins my elephant around. I create an astral bond and a warding link. And then summon something. We go after him again, but fail. She casts Agonize. I cast Lifesteal. She casts Agonize again. I cast Lifesteal again. So it's just that I suffered like 4 rounds of Agonize against that, and then they couldn't catch her. It's unbelievable. That's some of the worst AI I've ever seen in this game. Like, how about instead of attacking it with that, we attack him with him? Boom. Now we're also right next to him still. We get hit with a little Ignite. 19 damage Infernal Stomp. Let's just hit it with a 26. That's really funny that also these guys like chase. I guess you're immune to burning. Not immune to bleeding though. I'm gonna do that so I can come up here and I can just consume chaos. And then boom, that fight's done without an unnecessary amount of death. That has got to be up there in the top worst auto resolves I've ever seen in this game. Now, 2,600. That's not too bad. That ain't too bad at all. I'll take that. I will certainly take that. I got a river troll here. Can you make it all the way back down? Not quite, but almost. We'll add you in next. This guy built a Mage's Power. We can get him to pick up the Rose-Choked Emperor's Palace, which we will do. Grab a granary and an excavator's abode. Equip those already? We did. Brontis the Friendly has completed a major ambition: win a combat in enemy territory. And the Rose Garden needs... Sure, tier 4, why not? Give me the money, honey. Torment cold damage really messed me up. Yeah. I mean, I guess that is kind of one of our main weaknesses. Did she just split her army? No. Night Guard is coming over to help me, though. You're a stack of 4. Okay, who needs these slippy boots? One more. One more slippy boots. I guess we'll burn down this town as well, since I don't really need it. Burning down towns is a lot of fun. Little rebuild there. Chase this guy over to the next city. So yeah, I guess I'm like... That was the wrong button. If I made an Inferno Hound, then I was like, fight for power. You can choose what you get. This is new patch note. Oh, buddy. That's new patch notes. Champion tricky escape. Huh. Interesting. My poor Imperium is going to take an absolute licking right now. Kill that thing with fire. No, sir. I will do no such thing. I think that's an army. That's a demon army. You guys got an armory down here. So this is where we put the Troll King Governor, right? Yeah, so a Smith's Guild in this city does make the most sense. So I gotta tell you, I think we need to swap out a lot of these guys for Foresters where we can. Which, at the moment, is actually not that many spots. In fact, it's basically just there. We got a tier 4 wizard tower here. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, and you have another Blood Axe arc ready. Oh, you guys don't need it. Why not this army, I suppose? Frontline, mixed line, summoner. I guess like a Scald would be really nice in there. Yeah, maybe just a Shade. A new rally has started. We can summon Rose Knights now too. Tier 4 shock troops. Don't count as a magic unit? That's hilarious. All friendly undead have razor thorns. Yeah, so these guys are great, but they're not really good for our build right now. So as much as I'd like to use them, I don't actually think we're going to. All right, how bad is this? 5494 versus 5495. That's an 1,000 point. 2013, 12, and 12. I think it behooves us to try and cut these armies in half. That's slightly better. 54 versus 45. She is in this. I do wonder about... is there anything I could summon in a single turn? During combat, friendly combat summon spells are 20% cheaper to cast. I don't have enough for that, though. The answer is no. Okay. I think we can do better than that. I think we can do better than that. Mantle of the Blood Noble. How much am I getting from that Mantle of the Blood Noble? An extra 30 HP. Damn, dudes. A small amount, that is not. You have a bunch of fairies. She is also in here. She's what, a ranger? Ranger. With fire breath. Scented Spirit Breaker. Okay. Interesting. Oh, cool. We also just get this ability now, supernatural speed, move to target hex. That's a very nice one. But I still have a soother in here. I don't love having the soother, but the one thing is that the soother does have spell channeling, so all of my spells are 20% cheaper to cast. And it doesn't stack, so only having one of them is all you really need. This team, 2 gremlins and a ranger. Chaos. This is such a flank. Just no tanking in here whatsoever. Just a whole pack of demons. All right, lads, what the heck is my plan with this? Oh, are you for real? So the Blood Exarch gets an extra 20% damage and heals 20 temp HP at the beginning of every turn. Tell me that ain't broken. Rude. Extremely rude. Target non-unit dies. After 2 turns, they come back with 75% of their total HP, but are inflicted with insanity. They cannot be revived or have its corpse destroyed. Damn, dude. Do you get a save against that? Did I just whiff my save really bad? You don't get a save. Sheesh. All right. That is not good, as the kids say. Okay, okay, all right, okay. What am I gonna do? You have blast evocations and flame strikes. 43, 27. Let's blast evocate. Did I forget to use my, I did too. Ritual of Elements. Beautiful. We have a great chain attack here. Dissonance, bleeding, misfortune, bleeding, dissonance, critical hits across the board. This does extra damage based on lost HP. Part of me just wants to yeet daggers while I wait for this guy to come back. It's gonna summon a magma spirit. I could do this sick super insanguinate. You know what? Let's probably do that. I will drain the Skelly Bones. I will blood empower myself. Wow, you are so close to getting that kill. You go forward one. You could tap those guys. Okay. What's really fun about this is I could also then teleport and use second wind and attack them again. Or attack those heroes again. The only problem is that I would be in a kind of dangerous position. Depending on how you view such things. I think I'm going to do that, though. I think I'll put him right here so he can hit both those heroes. Charge blocked. This guy got a spear? You do. If I attack you with these skeletons first, will that stop charge block? No, not really. But I'll almost kill her in the back. So, alright, let's move up our summoners. You're weak to fire. It is really hard to hit a lot of these guys. I truly didn't think I would have so much trouble with that. I might want to heal those Skelly Bones. You're just gonna chuck a dagger. The shades really kind of require flanking. Otherwise, they just don't do a ton of damage. I'll just let myself get distracted on that end. Oh yeah, and I guess your astral bond is technically done. You know what? Let's give it to them. We will heal those skeletons. They'll heal at the beginning of their round now as well. And then we have this whole other side, which is feels just absurd. This cascade spell is available here. As is that pyromancy. You have fire heavy mage lock and you have sniper shot, both of which do like the same amount of damage. Sniper shot looks like it does echo though a little bit. I have swarm hunter, right? So for each unit adjacent to the target, I do extra damage. So if I do put that puppy dog up there, he'll do a lot. Does put him in a really risky spot, which I don't love. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cast behind you on him so that he's forced to turn around. All right. That was a fair bit of damage. It was not a small amount of damage. Fortunately, I can't really get the kill here right away on him. Ah, insanity. All right. Bursting them all down to like half HP is going to majorly cut their attack damage down. He just casts Ignite. All right. Oof. Ah, damn. What was that spell? I'm not even sure. Dread, maybe? They did kill my skeletons, but my skeletons have resurgence. They come back. Owie, owie, owie. Lots of nasty owies happening. Nice. That dude fumbled and killed himself. Fantastico. If it's in the forest, burn the whole forest down. Animal summoning lets you choose now too. Oh, cool, cool. Cursed Trickster, Centipede with a face. Fire resistance, can burn frozen enemies without unfreezing them. It's got some nice bonuses. Oh. Alright, well, at least the insanity was only on a puppy dog. Nice thing about this, the Blood Exarch can't be mind controlled, so insanity doesn't do anything. Target unit sustains damage. Damage increased by 10 physical damage for each unit tier of the target below 5. Heal. If this resets the kills the target, grant the cooldown on Grant Blood of the Exarch. Oh yeah, I'd like that. Because I could cast that on this guy then. I'm actually gonna... Sorry, I'm gonna move up with him. Cast that elemental focus. Oh, man, he does a truckload of damage with that staff. All of these guys are covered in debuffs. So here's a great question. If I go right here and click Consume Chaos... Well, you'll kill at least one of them. Gremlin, you can take him out. Crit? Yes! That feels like that should be a flank. That'll do it. Oh my god, flying shades is so nasty. Just get like wherever they need to be to get the kill. If only they also had resurgence. You're not going to do much here to these guys, but I guess we'll do a little bit. This way's a bit of a mess again. What happened to you? Blood parasite constricted. This homie doesn't have a shot on anything with this musket right now, but he will get a kill if he does get anything. Take some shots I know I can't land. Right. I'm not sure what happened there that I took so much damage. I think I missed, grazed, fumbled. That's on fire, but I don't think that's a threat to us. So let's just get rid of that one guy. And then at least we have a tasty blood parasite up here. I feel like a rite of bloodletting would be really good up here. Though I don't love the idea of it casting on my main guy. All these other guys have what? Bleeding, misfortune, and dissonance. Immolate would kill this spellcaster in the back, and that's kind of what I'm largely concerned about right now. Trigger me a ton of heals too. This guy actually can heal off of just chopping someone. 25, 48. God. 48, okay. So I'd heal quite a bit off of him. What is the best for flanking is this guy, though. So I'm going to bite him. Dude, this Blood Maggot has an insane amount of HP. 120. Confused about how he's so difficult to kill. Alright, I could just try to pull a shade up here, but I don't really want my shades just to get murdered for no good reason, really. If I go here, I can at least get a flank on him. Okay. There's the insanity roll to start. Oh. Fulminated. Dominated my shade. Ooh. Don't love that. Ow. Didn't realize he'd get that shade's turn immediately as well. Ooh, my hero is in not good shape. He does have slip away, though. Worst comes to worst. Alright, that blood parasite died. I am berserked. I forgot that this guy is berserk. Who are you astral bound to right now? I don't think you're astral bound to anybody. Oh, cannot affect heroes. Hmm. Can I cast this in zone of control? Yes. Sorry, that is my guy. I don't know why I decided to move up on him. Pull this hero towards us. And then just light her up. This only hits bad guys? Oh, man. I kind of got to do it over here. It's just so much damage. Lightning. Lightning bolt. Oh, you sneak. Now I'm going to chase you down with a blood maggot. All right, she's dead, so my shade comes back. These guys are still hell to hit, but one down. All right, we're just gonna hit him with it behind you. It's not gonna land. We'll strengthen fortune these guys. He's actually running. Blood Magus got a kill on that. All right, so why don't you throw a dagger then? Dude, this guy is a wiener. Too difficult to kill. Spin them around. Which way are they facing? Ah, these guys, I just remember, they can't be flanked. That's like their special ability. They always got the view. Excellent. Well, you, on the other hand, I guess can move in here and just shoot this guy. Oh, swing and a miss. I can't even kill him with an ignite. Can't tell what does more damage. The single target. That does 19. Kind of looks like it does more damage. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, he's probably going to kill this chaos demon. Oh my god, he actually grazed on the last hit. Get him, wizard. Wizard him. Livy, welcome back. How's the campaign going? Good. I would argue pretty good. We've killed off one of the consorts. We are barely alive, but dealing with we just literally killed Mabelith in that combat there. Excellent armor for any kind of tank. You'd be perfect in it. Thank you. We're dealing with some major threats, but we're dealing with them pretty adequately. Spooky Ghost Centipede. I don't know what to do with you yet. TBD. Ritual Elements now gives Mastered Focus instead. If this hero is not engaged in melee when its turn starts, it gains 20% damage and +1 range on magic abilities. Oh my god. 20% criticals. This hero gains elemental mastery. +4 fire resistance. At base attacks gain +2 fire. I mean, I'm going to do that because then I can get you your special fire ability next. I don't know what's going on with your staff, like why it's not appearing. Oh, dude, I can devour all of these characters. Yes, sir. Do not mind if I do. Lots of level ups. So now we get Wildfire. Does 44 damage. Inflicts 4 burning and cascades to all adjacent enemy units and repeats. This is gonna be mean with the elemental mastery buffs as well. My ruler leveled up. We're gonna give him cleaving sweep just in case he's surrounded. And then this is our big boy. Kill any enemy resets all ability cooldowns. Sniper shot and mage lock. Mage lock does not have an ability cooldown. Sniper shot does. Okay, and it just does bleed to everyone in the area. I kind of think that it should just go for criticals at this point, because it's already got a 65% critical chance. Couple small pillages. And do we have the crypt? Yeah, okay, we do. Looks like we got all these people in the prison. I want to make sure that we're getting our worth in the prison, in the crypt. Have I ever had a build that was so OP the game became easy and you won in a campaign, but later in new campaigns that build shows up and puts the fear of God into you? Yes. I feel like absolutely we have had that. What is this? I took this city, and now these guys have shown up to try and help. Because they showed up with 2 new armies, just absolutely stacked with Painbringers. I can't say I love this. My Exarch with 0 HP. Oh! I don't have to fight this. We're inside the walls. Sorry, Nightguard. There is a reason I did not fight them on my turn. Yeah, there's a few... I think Belsarius Call is certainly one of them. Dawane the Rock Jahannasan. He is certainly someone that I hate when he shows up because he is just a monster. They were our Megma works. Oh, cool. You can't recruit from the Pantheon in this map. You guys are busting my teleporter. Do I want to stop that yet? I think I'm willing to sit here and heal for a little bit longer. Go kill this guy. I guess I could put that spellcaster down with these guys. Would make some sense. 3 more turns. 400 Imperium for teleportation mastery. Yeah, unfortunately we lost the Everflowing Citadel. This is done. Let's just raise it. You guys chill, 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 chill. I would also say that like Faye, who was our nature, she was our first nature Fae character, and her armies are just like super, super disgusting. I imagine our Paraclete save as well will also be really nasty because he's based on just stacking precognition, which is just a disgusting ability that I do not like. Somebody can have that hat. Let's get rid of that sword and whip though. I'm gonna get rid of this staff and think about like what we need for weapons. Just really not much. You're the only guy who's missing a tier 4 weapon. Man, it's just that that chain hit is so powerful. 3 haste berries? Blast would also be good. 3 fire forge stone. I don't have any of either of these. Base attacks deal minus 20% damage, but deal damage to use. See, base attacks. So this is not meant to... This is actually busted. Currently, Exsanguinate counts as a base attack. It should not. It has the base tag, though. Which I guess is why it is. I don't think they did that on purpose. But it's so busted, it's hard for me not to use. Do we need to summon some stuff? Not really. Why don't I just cast this on the Lord? Just give him a little heal. Archon Prophecy has Story Realm 2 with broken builds as enemy. Yeah, I mean, the Archon Prophecy was like, I think the worst story realm in the game. I didn't even play the second part of the story realm because the first realm was so absolute disgusting. It was a truly shameful display. This is 5,099 versus 3,000. Okay, yeah, we could take these guys. It's all the pain bringers. The question is it worth it? And I don't know the answer to that. At least not yet. Oh! She came back very fast. And very big, bad, and bougie. All right, well, I guess that answers my question of do I want to go chase these guys to the end of the world? The answer is no, because I have to race down to Thorn City. Oh, my teleporter's in ruins. Excellent. Wow, you guys did a hell of a number on this place. Three turns to fix. Damn, dude. Dun, dun. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. That was an expensive problem. I'm quite enjoying this, like, random demon army I've just got roaming around the countryside. I suspect the three of you could probably just peel all the way back to Bloodfont. I don't think they can save that city in time. It's only got one turn after all. And you are a Skald for that army. No, sorry. You are actually designed for this group. Who did I just put in there? A summoner. So easily distracted. Bloodfont can annex another province. Well, I press not to take research posts when I can. These ruins can be rebuilt. All right, Madame of the Grave, where are you going? So I think I'm going to have to blow up her capital city before I can actually crack open this crypt. Nice, Tyrant Knight. I will take that. Nasty, 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 nasty. Well, I can at least 2v1 her down there. Nice, and we just picked up Demonic Onslaught. That's excellent. Let's grab Summon Balor next. What are these guys guarding? Iron deposits. This guy still needs one more troop. Perhaps he can go that way to get it. Yeah, if I'm not being raided anymore, we might as well move them up and in. And we have gained a whole bunch of population here. Like in all of our cities, probably. Yes, sir. Cryptville? No, I mean, that's Bloodglass. You might as well. Capital City? No. Coagulate Cove? Yes. Contenders Ruins. Excellent. We are now pure evil. I guess that's what happens when you burn down everybody's city. If I can hit all of these guys with an Abyssal Flame before we get in there, that would be good. And I absolutely can do that. You think I won't burn down all my own territory? Oh, that did really good damage against her. Ooh. Ooh. That also removes sunless terrain, which means all those vampires have a mega debuff right now. Noted. All right, those armies came back here to harass me. Shouldn't really surprise me. feel like you need another demon. These guys are pretty demonic, but they're just not... just ain't the same, you know? I'm going to move that Scald up to help you. You're 17, 2, and 18. You guys are 17, 16, and 2. Honestly, this newbie team might be the better option here. 56 versus 50. Yeah. Pretty much the same no matter how we cut that. See how it does. Yikes. That's a big yikes. We were always pure evil. Isn't that the truth? All right. Little Missy. Right, I can't cast on the first turn. So if I kill her quickly, then they will not be able to cast spells. Also, they are all vampires that are not in the sun. You're just an Arcanist. I'll keep you on the side there. Buff up those guys. Cool. The Accursed Blades, if you give them the Mantle of the Blood Noble, I never knew this. It gives them a cape. I actually didn't realize that's what that effect was. Honestly, that hella rules. What are you? You're my warlock, right? Okay. So let's go like you. Scald. Yeah, we're gonna have to move up just a little bit more. Oh, the Scalds also get it? They look great with that mantle on. So, Pact of Eternal Servitude. Any damage dealt to the caster is dealt to this target as well. That target also gets Lifesteal and Resurgence. I get 20 damage and 2 status resistance. I can also then drain you. Or I could say drain these dogs, maybe. Give them strength and regen. Oh, Siphon Blessing, I think you can only cast on enemy units. Damn, that kind of ruins my... how broken I thought that build was. Which is fine. Let's actually just move you like here. You have a River Troll comedy. Guess we'll give an Astral Bond to that guy as well. Well, Comet of Calamity, Ghostfire, Frozen, Status Vulnerability. Definitely we need to get rid of her ASAP. Frozen sucks here. So this is going to grant street strengthened, hastened, and killing momentum to every one of my troops. On top of healing a bunch of them because of reasons I still have not been able to figure out. Astral Resonance. Whenever a friendly spell is cast, this unit is healed for 10 temp HP. Oh, so any magic units must get that. Holy smokes, we can do a lot of damage here. This is displace and replace. Architect, no gremlins. Barb web. Huge charge strike. Got to cast Rally and Regeneration. Because I am a dumb. $228, 43. That's just Assassin Strike you. Summon a Fire Mage here and kill that hero. So close. God damn. Slip, slip, slip away. Oh my god, killing momentum. Having killing momentum on everybody for 3 turns? That's fun. Alright, well, now we don't need to worry about any of those heroes. Great news. Let's buff all of you. We're gonna go you there, you there, you there. You're gonna spin to win. Frozen, nice. You're gonna charge strike. You're gonna just puppy dog. Wow, cosmic bolts do an insane amount of damage here. Steal that guy's strength if I wanted, but I already am maxed out on it. So I guess let's just slaughter with you. Well, aside from being frozen, this is a good start to the round. There is a lot of heat up here. I'm gonna spin that guy since these ones can't be flanked. I think it's all the same to you. Have you summoned a Magma Spirit? Guy's stunned, but I wanted a little burning damage on him if we could. Buff. He's like the only guy who feels like he's taking damage here. Oh yeah, killing momentum. Crazy. Well, not having to worry about spells is really where like the bulk of this fight comes in. It's her being able to cast those comments on me and torments and everything else. I will say she does a number on my morale. That guy's probably going to die right now. I've been extremely greedy with pulling him up that far. Thankfully, he resisted that freeze, but I don't think it's going to matter. Who creates Skaven with Reavers or Dirt Culture? Unleash the Rats? We've done a few good rat builds over the years. Nothing that's been like specifically just Skaven. Woof, man. The critical hit on that opportunity attack. That poor caster just got deleted. I am flukishly still alive somehow. I just want a big 2-hex AoE in there. All right, what am I doing here? Let's web all of them. Right, I can't flank them. I gotta remember this. Might as well do that and pick up killing momentum. Are you immobilized or just pinned? You're just pinned. No? I don't understand. Why can't I move with you? That's weird. Huh. Okay. Can't say I'm a big fan of it, but that's life. Damn, goddamn. Goddamn, slip away. Goddamn, slip away. You stay the hell out. You stay the hell out of here. No. Why can't I undo your movement and give you 2 shots instead of 1? Doggy, kill that hero. $44 damage or bite for 35. I guess I'll do 45. Little extra attack in there. Any plans to revisit Spellforce anytime soon? Been addicted to it again lately. I've been watching your playthroughs as I play. Nice, nice. If they ever do any more DLC, absolutely, I'd go back. I love Spellforce. I've just played it like, I feel like every way possible. Which is not a bad thing. It's in fact quite a compliment, if anything. Let's switch our Astral Bond to this elephant who is not frozen solid. Though who still can't move for reasons unknown. I guess you might as well just come all the way up here, dude. My little chaos eater. All right, I got to get rid of these mythic units. So let's just start putting damage into them. I'm going to switch your Astral Bond over as well. Just so this guy does an extra 20% damage and heals. Oh, so close. Killed. Nice. Little fireball. Now, Andro the Sculptor is in some trouble. Most of these characters are fleeing, but this charge hero is not, nor is this wizard, nor is this evoker, nor is this painbringer. So I think what I'm going to do is summon an astral ward and drop a warding link on him, just on the hopes that we can keep him survive another round. Guy had a resurrect? Yeah, you sure did. Interesting that he went with just like another hero instead of like the Elder Vampire, but I guess she's way over here, so. Ow, ow. Lots of ow-ows, but no major ow-ows. It'll kill the momentum. You're going to come up here and you're going to throw a razor net on that guy. You're just going to start stabbing them all. Oh, hello, Mona. How you doing? Coming to give a little visit to us today, I see. I see how it is. This guy still has his Pact of Eternal Servitude here. And he still has 5 stacks of Strengthen, so, like... So I think I'm just going to teleport across so we have the 90% chance to hit here. Oh, well, we haven't seen you at all this campaign. So sleepy? They've really been sleeping during the day because it's just like no warm rooms in the house except for this one. So they just curl up in the bed and they just take big naps. The moment I get off work, they always come out and they're like, hey, it's you. Good morning. Oh, something, baby. Mona's getting heavy. She's putting on weight, I'll tell you. Eating all her sister's food. Mwah. What a baby. What a big old baby. Alright, let's help out these Inferno pups. Actually, this guy could probably just do this. Donk. Crony the Commander, you are constricted. Okay. Some of these dweebs. You got a kill on him, and then you can turn on him. This guy doesn't have that many debuffs. I think we just blast him. Hard to get that shot for the kill. Good grief, guys. Get up here and kill this dude. Steadfast. I should have known you'd be here, Steadfast. We meet again, my ancient enemy. Ruiner of momentum. Blasting all these other dudes. I do wonder, can I just tack a little bleeding on all of you? I don't know why I'm insisting on summoning those spiders. You can't move, you can't move, you can't move. At this point, we put it on auto combat. Let them finish it up. Okay, so killing momentum just wore out. And then they went and cast it again immediately. Two of my characters are fleeing from combat. That guy had steadfast and then slip away. Gotta love that. And the rest automatically died. Nice. So this way we don't lose anybody. Short blade of dragon slaying. Ooh. Ooh, a throwing dagger that does blast damage. Dude, that slaps. I can use that on almost anybody. Channeling robe. Oh, there we go. Oh, 20% critical hit damage on this tier 4 hammer. That also stuns and decays and condemns. Hi. I know I really am enjoying line damage. 9994, 18185. It's also like a significant bump in damage. Nah, man, you're gonna take this deadly Rotbringer for sure. You are made for that. I'll give this guy this channeling robe, mostly because it gives him fortune so he can crit more often. You can take the shielding helm. That is a two-handed weapon. I could give this to him. What do? You do crit damage. Five, 4, 4 with an 866 throw. Honestly, I kind of want to give him this short blade of dragon slaying. I like the concept. And his shield could easily go to this other character. No, they're using a tier 4. So, there were some level ups though. Specifically on this tank. We'll pick up Weakening Strike. We'll pick up Adaptive Chaos. You'd probably get Debilitating Aura. But I'm going to give you Defensive Master. Always end your turn in defense. Alright, we've captured a bunch more of their heroes. Which I will then immediately start eating. Pick up a few more levels. So this is our crit sniper. Give you more fortune. And on our caster, all attacks ignore resistances. I think I'm just going to give you like chaos empowerment for critical hits. You have a 15% critical hit chance, so that'll put you actually at 25% critical hit as a caster. You got a granary. You're working on that excavator. What does this need? One firm. So you technically don't have a firm right now with that? I have no idea if that boosted that. Okay. There is still an army here. So I tell you what. Why don't we bring this gang down to finish it? You know what, man? That Arcanist has lasted long enough. Especially knowing that I can get access to way better units. Like, I have a Baylor in 3 turns. Like, a Chaos Eater would be fine. Yeah, I would... This is like a side army. I'd happily put a Chaos Eater in there. Perfect, 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 perfect. So I guess I'll have... You know what, man? I think I'll have the B team merch on the Thorn Citadel, and I'll have these guys come back here to the Crypt of the Deathless God, and let's figure this out. I wanted to see if we could beat this today. I still feel like we can. We've just been dragged into some pretty heavy fights. One after the other. Just gonna build a Carnival of Flesh here. Why the heck not? Okay. Oh yeah, we have the 2 of them as well. I'm not really worried about that. We also have quick teleporters now. A new cult called the Eye of Botan has risen in your city. It rules with an iron fist and expects you to guide their piercing gaze. Get a bunch of draft. Well, I mean, that would be like a whole army built instantly. 200 Imperium, though. I'm going to take that instead. 2 Shades and 2 Scalds. I don't know what I'm doing here. Bring these guys up as well, I guess. There we go. Merry Christmas. This is an army that makes no sense. I think that Shade Scald was meant to go down here. A graceful figure stands before you wearing humble clothes and no shoes. There's something divine in him. May the Archon bless you, my savior. Once I was among the divine, but now I'm nothing more than a penient. And Karez gains allegiance with me. Kill him and steal his bottle. Yoink. This bottle. While in combat, this and all other friendly units have a 25% modifier to positive morale gain. That's a pretty damn good bottle. All right. What happened here? Yukon Ridge. There we go. Everybody goes over there. So these guys could actually just teleport here. I fully heal when I go through a teleporter as well? Yeah. $58 versus 34. I'm willing to lose a lot on this, just not to fight it. 1 elephant, that's fine. Nice. Reinforced plates. Seer of Escaping. Okay. Can you build me a fresh elephant? Yes. Pop, pop. Okay, I am basically out of special summoning juice. But here's another demon army. Death Knight's going to take Warseeker and Adepts of Chaos, and he will take that stuff, but I'm going to give him killing momentum first. Remains have been captured. You can get eaten. By who? By Botan Doro? By Crony the commander? Let's go with Crony. You're this like weird tank character. Yeah, let's give you debilitating aura instead of crits. Any levels of renown. That is literally just an upgraded version of what you're wearing. You completed a major ambition. Nice. Giving you rank slayer. Okay. All right. You missed the kitty cat. Yeah. Mona came in to say hi. Sandy might pop by. That bottle does got some good drink. That's a pretty good buff on that bottle. I can't not deny it. That is a pretty good buff. Academy. All right. So these guys are going to teleport back down here, and then they're going to move down this way, and they're going to go after that capital city. You, Army of Botan, are going to go into the Crypt of the Deathless God in 1 second. I'm going to take that, regenerate an extra 10 HP per turn. This guy is coming looking for one of you. And then, what is this? 3 shades, a Tyrant Knight, and a Scald. And then there's going to be a Chaos Eater. All right. Sure, man. Why not? Hired. So this is just like a spare 2 armies I have that are rolling around the map. Why is your army so bad? Oh, because you have the Skeleton Militia. No. See, they don't know. They think the army is bad, but they don't know how good that Skeleton Militia is. Like the motions of a dream, the great stone doors that sealed this crypt for untold ages open before you without sound or vibration, vanishing as if they never existed. Stepping into the blackness beyond, you're overcome by a scent of bedrock, blood, and candle wax. Before long, a candlelit chamber reveals itself, attended to by a host of hooded figures murmuring about the deathless god and the reckoning. A mad rupture overcomes the cultists as they all charge you, knives in hand. Many more figures emerge from the shadows of the chamber. Spill their blood. Hasten defenders. Noble heartlings. Heroic heartlings, fluttering conquerors. All right, so all sorts of types. I'm willing to just try the auto on that. Yeah. You know what? That could have been a cool scene. Oh, well. Red. After the battle, the whole chamber is drenched in blood, with bodies covering everything so completely in crimson, it nigh stirs your vampiric bloodlust to delirium. But as you stand there up to your ankles in blood, listening to the sound of your own breath, a sudden clarity enters your awareness. If this crypt was sealed, how did the mortal cultists get in, and where is he? Where is the deathless god? You sharpen your senses and search every corner of the remarkably small crypt, but find nothing. After a while, you notice how all the blood in the room drains towards the foot of the statue. Moving the statue reveals a hidden blood well leading further down into the bowels of the earth, and deep from within its eternal darkness echoes the faint, haunting sound of music. Ooh. Secret tunnel, secret tunnel. 2 mana per research post. I guess you could probably have that. Thrall sacrifice for another permanent casting boof. And then we'll move up there next round and go underground. What's this homie doing? You got to be down with them. And then these 2 homies. I don't know what to do with you. Clear that pit of pain, maybe? Have them just like flank down in assistance. There is some concern about this guy getting pretty big. I'm not going to panic it. And cast for the next 2 turns, up to 3 units summon physical damage, get 90% chance of blood parasite, and 3 units temporarily heal and gain fortune. Yeah. I mean, that all counts as chaos, so it'll get extra buffed from us. You fellas head down that way. And then you fellas what is this, mountain? Cool. Dang it. Not enough movement. All right. We'll keep popping around down there. You got a smith skilled over here, which is great. I think I mean, I definitely do want a demon teleporter here. We might as well replace the regular one with it. You know what? I'm just going to boost it as well, so it's done. Let's put a demon gate way down here so that we have multiple teleporters in this area because it's so big. You're ready to keep annexing stuff, so sure, why not? Small monster den here by Cryptville is planning to attack us. Our scout is being attacked here. No big deal. You've got yourself an academy. You have 5 research posts in this city? Damn, dude. I want to be like, let's switch all those over to conduits. But at the same time, where do you even have all of those? 1, 2. That's a special one. That's a special one. I see the... yeah, all right. We're going to give you a Scholar's Guild then. All right. You're going to come down here. Knock off that city ruin. You're going to come down here. We'll go for that Pit of Pain. This is probably a siege I really don't need to be taking. Nah, they're mostly destroyed though. So, can you build a road up here? Hilarious, you can. Prelude to a Moonless Dark. A stark, haunting melody reverberates across the light abandoned halls and the corridors of Darkstone that make up the underground necropolis beneath the Bleeding Mound. Following the music to its source reveals a forgotten city of the dead. Well, dull and majestic, yet sorrowful leitmotif, reminiscent of a long-lost love. Then, the music abruptly ends and a tyrannical silence wholly conquers the auricular void, a silence so intense it creates a gaping vacuum into oblivion itself. Yet from that void, a deep, sonorous voice emerges, drenched in immortal sovereignty and remorse. That was a mouthful. Botan, my deliverer, he darkly declares, I have dreamed of this very moment for days beyond a number, and now like a prayer made flesh you have come. Welcome. The face of the fanged creator. This is so funny how much this looks like my first vampire. From the lightless void, two ivory fangs emerged, followed by eyes blazing like portals into the Indalion of shadow itself. His exalted gaze arrests your full attention. Thank you for unsealing me, my peerless progeny. And what a magnificent vampire you are. All my sealed slumber I have dreamed of your arrival, and now, witnessing you here before me, in all your majestic perfection, I must declare you are a sight more glorious than dreams could ever conceive. He reaches out his hand and whispers, Arbiter of the blood reckoning, reveal to me what I have longed to learn for eternity. Shall we reign together forever, or will you be my coveted destruction? He will remember this and offer you a new quest, or I vow to destroy him. Honestly, like, I'm a demon. Linking up with a god, a deathless god, that seems exactly what a demon vampire would do. Also, this just means I get to go to war with the other two people. I'm already at war with one of them. Why pick an extra fight? You know, we are a vampire, and we're not vampire slaying here. For a brief instant, he closes his eye and sheds a single tear. Then he flashes his eyes with imperial resolve. Dravenia shall rise again. He looks at you and a darkness falls over his face. We shall unleash a blood reckoning upon the astral sea that will stir fear in the hearts of all, starting with my flawed creations, Mavelith and Rah, the seditious and ungrateful miscreants who still call themselves my consorts, as any who dare to stand to oppose us. We begin at once, destroy everything left upon the realm, leave no soul alive or unalive. I care not how it's done, but baptize this place wholly with their blood. The sky darkens into scarlet. The blood moon, summoned by the deathless god, eclipses the light of the sun. The moon bleeds through an open wound, staining the sky crimson. Animals flee to hide, villagers bar their doors, and the creatures of dusk rejoice in its glow. For the night is red and ruled by horror. Oh, cool. He triggered a blood moon. Dum, 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 dum. Whoa. Cradle of the Damned. He's got a Spelljammer, Sleeper Sanctuary, Whispering Graves. I like how he has some sort of infestation creeping through. It looks like this small monster den is creeping through bedrock. Ooh. What are your units? Eternal Attendance. Whiteborn with flesh-carved runes and pain-bound. Underground Adaptation, Arcane Focus, Cold Blood, Lightfooted, Weak Constitution. Ritual Cannibals, Scions of Evil, and High Cultures. With the Mark of the Horde and the Mark of the Tower. Oh, that's a weird choice. Mark of Misfortune, Necrotic Projectiles, Pain-bound, Sanguine Focus, Soul Binders, Tormenting Whiteborn. Huh. He's a Death Knight. He's only level 12. What? What a dweeb. You don't even have a cool sword. I thought you'd have a way cooler set of gear. Homie's only wearing tier 3 boots. What a noob. Grave March, Bat Swarm. Alright. Yeah, alright. The Cradle of the Damned. Well, I guess let's go back to the surface. No, I guess let's not go back to the... There we go. Ta-da! My capital does not have a blacksmith? That doesn't sound right. Maybe it was. Wow, the world is very, very red. So we're going to have to take on the Thorn Citadel. And we're going to have to take on New Dawnwatch Keep. That one's going to be a bit trickier for sure. Feel like a demon vampire wants the power for himself. I don't know that there is any power from killing him is the only problem. I definitely don't want to side with any of these dweebs. Like, everybody else here sucks. This guy also does not particularly like me. So I can't give him declarations or anything. I wonder if he'll just eventually turn on me. Oh, we do have to protect him. Interesting. I bet this guy's going to get like a ton of troops now. The Burg of Ceaseless Wailing. Nolmach. Quite possible to unlock him sooner if you do the quests for the consorts, so he can't be too overpowered. I mean, he's really not that overpowered right now. If I wanted to roll up on him, we could. There is very little question about that. Yeah. I had a feeling. Oh, God. Throne of Insidious Whispers. Well, I can't imagine we can win this auto combat since I don't seem to be capable of winning auto combats against her. No, never mind. I'll take it. Why not? You know? I have all these like extra armies rolling around right now. I guess we're getting buffed from the Blood Moon. Oh. Tier 4 Mace. Robe of Hexing. Wolf Mount. There's some okay stuff. Wipe these guys out. She's done. Enchanted Plate and a Spirit Orb. Mabolith is defeated. The once pale sunless earth is stained with the pure blood of an archvampire. Only a select brood of archvampires have ever been stirred by the deathless god. Yada yada yada. I'm going to eat her. Because, you know, why not? Should I take this city? $18.22. Nah, let's just raise it. Why bother? Take it. Oh man, I didn't realize the Baylor cost me population as well. All right.
Hey.
Just gonna kill them real quick. Grab this robe. So I think I'm gonna remain at war with this city. But then make peace with these other ones. Make peace with you. Give them a Whispering Stone. You're my warlock. Let's give you Vampiric Flight. My ruler here has leveled up twice. These are his last levels for sure. I love extra damage. Ooh, actually. If I go here, I could take this. Double Sunder Defense, +1 retaliation attack, and splash damage. Or I take like 10% damage, dispel, and then like 15 extra HP. What else do we have over here? Game regeneration when hit by an attack. Nah. Yeah, let's go this way. He has been a charge boy, so. Melee base single shot. Yeah, that's a multi-hit. We also picked up things like Book of Solace, True Sight, and Army Recoup. Yeah, well, you could take that. Lots of people just got captured. Oh man, so many people just got captured. We're gonna eat all of them. This is probably gonna max out my hero as well. I think every time I eat someone. 378. Oh no, it doesn't. Let's see if I can max my character out, my hero. We'll grab Master of Chaos here, where you will not really take anything, but you will take critical hits. Melee attacks do extra damage. I don't know, you're gonna get that. Go for the kill. I would love to take, even though it can only be used once per battle, but Slippery Swift. You take 1, 2, 3. I mean, I could just also go down this tree. Kill shots reset all ability cooldowns, so that means I could always like have a sniper shot available. But also, I don't know, man, with the mage lock, it doesn't really matter. It's 1 extra range for slightly less accuracy. Yeah, these only affect melee, which I never realized. He should have also a lot of evasion from... Oh, if he took Vampiric Flight, he'd get 20% evasion. And then Living Shadows gives him 10%. So that's 30% he has right now. He could have 50% evasion. Something to think about. He gets level 12, which also gives him Ruler Retinue now. So he gets +2 defense, +2 resistance, as does my big boss. That counts as cleared in my name. Yes, nice, okay. Boy. And then... I guess I'm going to pull these guys back because they're going to join in with this gang now. And I'm gonna beeline. I think we can just go for the kill. Doesn't seem that complicated to get in there. I'll summon a Balor here out of Cryptville. And I will spend these points promoting it. This would be a very worthwhile guy to get promoted all the way up. Does he get the cape from the noble? Mantle of the Blood Noble? He does not. But he will get buffed up from that regardless. I guess I'm going to add him in with these guys. We've kind of got to figure out their game plan now that they've lost all their troops. We'll do a little like rework over there. So we could quickly take this building if one night to. Shuffle that. Get the Crimson Court. Boo, 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 boo. What do you want, my little guy? You're my Troll King, Governor. So let's go with some extra mana up there. Aaron, how we doing, dude? Throne of Insidious Whispers and Tendril Labyrinth. Yeah, it's a mean combination. But it's a good one. He's also, yeah, of course, he's also like bringing all these troops up here to slaughter kill. Between the two of us, if we only have one guy left to do, this should be fairly fast, I feel. All these cities are also going to pick up lots of growth. It is crazy how far that allowed me to grow with that guy. Oh, Archon blood. Yes, please. Review another quarry. Got mines and pastures and where's that astral dew up there? This city just built a research thing though, so why don't we scale off of that? I really don't need that mana. Could build it there. Let's get catapult towers. Okay. You grab an armory. You can grab a ballista tower. You're good. You're good. You got Archon blood. 3 Archon blood now. Lifesteal, magic origin. What is the special thing for triple Archon blood? Summon Rose Knights, cool. Greater dispel magic. Frost breath. Triple Archon blood. Dude, I love that they expanded these. Triple Archon blood. Also, I can make wands of Finger of Death. That is crazy powerful. I don't even know where to start with that. Okay, this guy's army is not very good. This guy's army is a mixed bag. You're my tank, you are my warlock, and you are my like weird ranger flank tank. So you're a Baylor and 2 skirmishers, so you need like caster. Summoner, Scald, and I'm gonna give you that weird guy. You're a tank with big damage. Probably don't need that Vampire Spider Matriarch. You're a Scald. You could use that Scald. You're just a bunch of shades. Okay. That works for these guys. So now they're all down here to help. What happened to this guy? How come he ran out of movement after teleporting? Right. Okay, this guy has pretty small armies. They're all like 1,000 points. Compared to what we were just fighting, I'm not really stressing about that. Okay, Marauder Guards, rude. Do I need to be casting anything at this point? Guess we're gonna charge an Abyssal Flame. If I could do 20 damage to their whole army. How is the Oni run going so far? It is very good. I can't tell if it's just this map or what, but it feels like it is a solid build. The vampires just do really well with crits, so it's hard to say no to them. Donk, 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 donk. Okay. This guy's really trying to flee backwards now. Burn. Burn with abyssal flames. Nice. And now we can pick up Tome of Calamity.
Lo,
Complete
that
our Oni
dragon
vibe.
Calamity, the desolation in its name. Gaze upon the accursed mark, the scarring of the...
That's going to be real nice for us. I don't know if we need accursed shrines. I think I'll just build up some defenses at this point. You require a single conduit, which you currently do not have. I tell you what, I'll have these guys come here and deal with them. And we could just roll this whole posse over. I mean, his armies are just fleeing like crazy. I've unlocked the Beacons of Unity. Can I win via Beacons of Unity? I didn't think I could. Fight these guys. Lose a handful of shades. Whatever. No bigs. Can go back and vibe. Yeah, we're just gonna beeline this for sure. Field of Mint. Arcane Battlements, some Caltrops Dash, Beacon of Valor. The economy is cooking. Cooking like nothing else with this build also. Can I fight these little armies like outside this city? I have to wonder. Desecrate lands. Let's lock in Incite Rebellion. We'll take this for now. We now have cursed projectiles. This guy is unlocked. Nice. Extra siege slots. You know what? We might as well go for both the siege slots if that's the case. Seeing as what we expect is about to happen. Keep merging this huge posse down here. Dawnwatch. Ah, interesting. There's the city of Dawnwatch, and then there's New Dawnwatch Keep. I wonder how they're related. Just got a Spelljammer here? I feel like I'm not seeing one. All right, here it comes. That's it. 36,000 is all you can muster. This is not even a fight. He's like, oh, we gotta flee. Do I want an Inferno puppy? Sure. Oh, he does have a Spelljammer. Now, I do that despite the fact that now I'm in sunless terrain. Which I didn't think about too good. We built an armory up here. The Masonic Hall, some stone walls. It's actually really funny. My capital is probably the most behind in building. Arcane Institute, a mint. Masonic Hall, a tavern, a vendor. Crit. This little army is just gonna park its little Matuski there in the middle. Okay. And let's start cleaving through the rest of these troops. Saw that horde of vampiric demons barreling down on me. I would also flee. Yeah, I mean, it seems like a fair choice. All things considered. A reasonable course of action. I keep losing all my summoners. This guy, this rod. This is 20% damage, so I kind of feel like just keeping that on you. What I should probably do is take all these Inferno puppies and merge them together, but that would require me some foresight. Alright, tank, you can take tanky abilities. I'm going to eat you. Did that not give me max level? Damn, dude, that didn't give me any experience at all. Nah, I think that lied to me. I can't believe the Skeleton Militia is still with us. Not only that, but, like, doesn't even lose HP in most combats. He's doing very well. Now, one of my big concerns is I am going to have to find a way to find his hero after. There's a lot of armies down there, so it's safe to say that's probably where it is. This is my elementalist. Let's give him teleport. We now have accursed armors as well. No, there's a quest to capture New Dawnwatch Keep. I guess we'll take that. Seeing as we're in that course of action already. So we will sow confusion, we will construct onagers, we will undermine the walls, and we will burn the battlements. We're not immune to fire, but they sure as heck aren't either. What would probably be smart is if I could desecrate this terrain. There's the Spelljammer. Because then I can make it dark. I mean, I know we have a blood moon, so I'm not in an immediate concern with it, but... No. That looked like a real army. Not real enough. You guys are making lots of stuff up here. You can annex another province. Sure. Just keep picking away at these armies. Pyromancer. Rip. A slime of umbral protection. That also gives Berserker Rage. Who would be good with Berserker Rage? You? No. Let's go with you. I feel like they are slowly chunking me down here a bit more than I'd like. Put that Baelor over here in his army. Nice. We hit level 20 here. So now we do splash damage on our charge as well. More guys in the crypt. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Taking a second to heal. What I'll do is I'll hit the Spelljammer. I'll desecrate this entire area. Oh, they're actually just going to march out and fight me. Never mind. I still gotta find them. Frostbringer of Spiders. Ooh. Staff with Summon Spider on it. My favorite. Goodbye, Blood Moon. You were fun. Project and adjacent surface areas. So let's cast it here. And then... I mean, do I take this for myself? Or do I just burn it to the ground? I'd get teleporters, which might be nice. But I also love that we've just been literally destroying everything. He's up here. Okay. Here's the Site Rebellion. Big Crow Companion. Pick a new book. I think I was originally going to take the Tome of Severing here. Just because I wanted Disrupting Blades. I mean, I guess chaos channeling makes some sense.
Embrace the chaos, and it will embrace you too.
Does give us infernal might,
spread
so
fervor to all you touch. A true agent.
okay. You're just taking damage. Gained a level of renown again. I still have not personally slayed a ruler in combat, which seems nuts. But I guess could track. So let's spend a second here and just heal. Get some of our troops back. There he is. She is. I see you too follow the way of the gun. Oh yeah, Spelljammer. So I'm just gonna like give myself an Exarch. And then I lost all my summoners, right? That was it? You still have that Soother. You're my other main guy. You're missing like all your big damage dogs. Let's give you that Spearman. Yeah, okay. See, I think I'll just start like continue summoning Blood Exarchs. So you, and you are gonna make your way up that way. You guys are just all gonna sit right here for the moment. Because I don't think this is gonna be much of a fight. But just in case it is. Oh! It's our homie! Uh-oh. We have to protect him. If he gets killed right now, I think we lose. Uh-oh. Oh my god, he won. oh, that was such a scare. Oh, my heart just like dropped so deep. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. With the whole realm covered in the blood of traitors, Urvatog, the deathless god, appears beside you with a dark, pensive glance. You have done well. He sighs, and then he turns to you with a distant smile. When I was a younger man, I made the mistake of satiating the void in my unalive heart, while the idle comforts of indulgent consorts. Ever since, I had an eternity to reconsider my childish appetites and come to understand that partnership is ultimately a union of power. And on this day, you are the most powerful vampire I have ever known. Join me, Botan, and together we will dominate the wide astral sea with a vampire dominion grander than before. I guess the real blood is the friends we made along the way. Na 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 na. Victory! 127 turns. Well, it paced out about the right amount of turns. 120, I always say, is like what most of the games end at. You have brought about the blood reckoning and unleashed a new age for all vampire kind. This was significantly easier than Archon's Prophecy, let me tell you. I will say we had an incredible start in terms of like getting down this early outpost and then that outpost and that outpost. Like we were just perfectly laid out. Then we had the territory in the back. I never had to worry too much. We made friends with these guys, so we were able to like hold them at bay until we were ready to strike. And we were on such good pacing for killing things. Like we constantly farming with our main stack. The ability to buff up the summons was really, really nice. So friendship is blood? I think so. I think that's what I've learned. I do love also that I just decided to raise all the other cities. Like I'm so tempted normally to vassalize all of them. But by raising them, we were just able to like turbocharge our economy even more. So it was like, I wasn't even worried about any of that. Like we had so many stacks. So many stacks of so many high level units. Very good build. That worked out really
Thus,
shockingly well.
By the hand of his progeny, the deathless god was raised from his dark slumber. And at his royal command, the scattered vampire aristocracy was summoned to the imperial crypt of Drevanya. There, they paid homage to the deathless god and the godeer who freed him.
That's us.
The legends of Urvatok's cruel greatness would once again impel the worlds within to shudder. For his long-avowed blood reckoning had only just begun, with his savior beside him, expected to abide in his shadow forever.
Wait a minute. I'm expected to abide in a shadow forever. I guess so. Batandoro has proven worthy to ascend. Of course we will ascend. We will take, I think, Assassin, probably. Summon a Blood Maggot? No. Ooh, gain 40% damage for 1 turn. That's actually very much us. Ghostfire Cascade? No. Possession? No. Pyromancer? No. Warlord? Could work. I feel like we already have this ability is the problem. But it does 50% damage? But I guess they'd stack. I'll take Blood Right. You know, he does so much damage, it's hard not to take it. Bing, 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 bing. 7 points? Not bad. Not bad. Cleared a lot of Ancient Wonders, unlocked a lot of tomes. I think that allows us to get to the last few things we're missing here. 100%. Pantheon page unlocked.
Choose your destination.
Is there a second story realm here? There's not. Oh, I thought there were 2 stories. Oh, well. Yeah, we still haven't done Empire in Ashes at all. The Eldritch Realms one, this one bugged out on us when we tried to do it before. And I just got burned too bad by the first story realm in Archon Prophecy. I'm like scared to play this one. But I guess that's going to be it for this campaign. Thank you so much for joining us. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments below. And, you know, if not, we'll see you back on the next video. Until then, bye-bye.